We turn our attention to Egypt, where at least 15 people have been killed and many others wounded during rival rallies to mark the third anniversary of a revolution that brought down former dictator Hosni Mubarak. The killings came as supporters of ousted President Mohamed Morsi, who was ousted by the military last year, are rallying across the country. Details of the violence that occurred in several cities, including Cairo, Giza, Minya, and Alexandria, are still not known. Most of the deaths are believed to have taken place in Cairo, while the toll is feared to go even higher. Now, unofficial accounts put the death toll as high as 40. Reports say at least 300 pro-Morsi activists have been arrested across the nation. Now, police have also used tear gas to disperse protesters in Cairo and elsewhere. Let's cross over to Cairo. Join my Press TV's correspondent Karim Kamaluddin. Hi, Karim. Karim, fill us in on, again, what has been a very deadly day.
Yes, Marcia, the clashes between anti-government protesters and security forces rage on in several governorates across the country, but there's conflicting reports regarding the death toll. But at least so far, 16 people have been confirmed dead, and all of them are from the anti-government protesters. And according to eyewitnesses, the deaths were as a result of live ammunition and bullets in the chest and in the head, as the security forces are continuing their crackdown on the anti-government protesters. That and also the anti-coup alliance led by the Muslim Brotherhood has just issued a statement calling on its supporters to cling on to their demands and to remain on the streets to denounce what the protesters label as a bloody coup. And we remember that the alliance before the anniversary has called for 18 days of back-to-back protests and what they called a new wave of a revolution to bring an end or against the Egyptian army, which has ousted the country's first democratically elected president, Mohamed Morsi. And also, as we speak, Martia, the revelers are gathering in Tahrir Square, calling for Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to run for president. And this comes as bloody clashes are taking place in several governorates across the country, as the military-backed government and the security forces are ensuing a harsh crackdown on dissent and on anti-government protesters. They're taken to the streets on the 25th of Jan, 3 years on from the 2011 uprising against former dictator Hosni Mubarak, to call for the accomplishment and achievement of the demands and objectives of the January 25th revolution, bread, justice, and social equality.
Right. Well, Karim, if we look at, you said that they're gathering again at Tahrir Square. I want to look at, in general, as far as possible clashes continuing into the night, or will the police, will the security forces basically try to clear out these areas? What exactly is taking place?
Well, the clashes are raging on as the night fell, and the security forces are using the tear gas to disperse the protesters. But the anti-government protesters, Marzia, seem defiant as ever, and they are willing to reclaim the 25th of Jan revolution and to continue with their protests despite the intensified crackdown. But what's taking place is that the security forces, as soon as they see a gathering of anti-government protesters or those who are chanting anti-military slogans, they immediately confront the anti-government protesters. But the clashes are still ongoing.
All right, thank you so much for being with us and giving us that update out of Cairo. Press TV's correspondent Karim Kamaluddin.